Hello and welcome to Quick Tips. I am your host, Mark Burstein. Ladies and gentlemen, today's quick tip topic is client tracking. Now, for those of you who might not be familiar, quick tips is our quick and easy way for you guys to get a nugget, a quick idea, something that you can implement into your business and start right away without having to spend an hour or two on a webinar or a weekend at a retreat. A quick tip is something that this video is going to be maybe 10, 15 minutes maximum. Get something good, apply it into your business, and see some results right away. So that's the whole purpose of Quick Tips. And today we're going to be talking all about the client tracking features on your Property Minder Accelerator Agent website. Not to be confused with the hits tracking. The hits tracking was a quick tip a few quick tips ago. That had to deal with tracking where traffic is coming from on your website, what pages they're viewing, so forth and so on. The client tracking is different. Client tracking, you call it Big Brother, all right? Client tracking is where you get to get some insight into what property listings your clients are viewing when they are looking at property listings, or if they're looking at the listings at all, all right? So listings are the number one reason people are online looking at real estate information. People go online, unfortunately, not to find out about you or what you had for dinner last night on Facebook. With regards to real estate, they go online to look for property listings. So being that the MLS listings is the number one thing people are online looking at, wouldn't it be a good idea to have some tools to analyze their patterns and what they're doing when they are online looking at listings? And that's what client tracking is all about. Right, you're sending information. Is anybody looking at this information? What time are they online looking at this information? What specific properties are they looking at? That's the insight you get when you leverage the client tracking in your Property Minder toolkit. And also, when you're at work in the morning, you're going to start doing your lead generation phone calls. You're going to want to connect with the people in your database. You know, wouldn't it be nice to call people who already have real estate on their mind? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to identify the people that, oh, they're looking at the listings that I've been sending them for comps in their neighborhood. Maybe they're thinking about selling. Okay, so when you're asking yourself that question, who are you going to talk to about real estate today? You could turn to your client tracking, and the system will tell you, well, these people are the ones looking at listings. Maybe those are the people you should be calling, not some random numbers out of the phone book. Okay, so again, client tracking is located within your MLS search features on your Accelerator Agent website. It's right there pretty much in the middle of your page, client tracking. Again, not to be confused with hits tracking, work tracking, or clients. All right, under MLS searches. So what is client tracking all about? It gives you actually a pretty good amount of insight into what your clients are doing, what time they go online to look at listings, and what listings they're looking at. So we can see here Miss Heidi has come online. She comes on at between 7 and 7:30 in the morning. So if I'm an early riser, hey, there's a chance that Heidi's awake. If I give her a call, she's probably not sleeping at 8 a.m. Okay, and I know she's been looking at some property listings here. She looked at this listing here on Almaden Road actually a couple of times. Maybe there's something about that property that really appealed to her. I can now be prompted to give her a call and say, hey, Heidi, there's a great listing on Almaden Road. I think you might be interested in that. Would you like to take a look this weekend? So you can use the information as a lead-in to the conversation you're going to have when you actually do make that phone call and follow up. And make no doubt about it, folks, websites don't sell real estate by themselves. If they did, I wouldn't be here doing this. We'd be selling real estate with websites. Okay, it takes people, it takes agents, it takes your talents. You have to get on that phone and make those calls to keep that personal contact with people. These are just tools to help you, to give you insight, to give you a reason to call. And when I was a productivity coach, that's one of the biggest hurdles I had with my clients is, well, Mark, we'd like to knock on doors, but what do we say? Or we'd like to make those calls, but the biggest hurdle is they get frozen because they don't know what to say. And with the client tracking in your Accelerator Agent toolkit, you do get a tremendous amount of insight as to what to say. Well, you can call Heidi early in the morning and at least say good morning. Ask her how she's doing. All right. So let's look at it in real time too. You know, these tools are meant to as a convenience factor for you. So when you are making those calls, like for example, if I'm going to be calling Erica a little later on today, and she's got a question about this property on Bicknell Road. Right? I don't need to have the MLS open in another window. I don't need to have the old listing book sitting on my lap for me to thumb through, or maps or anything like that. Everything is available to me with a click of my button right within client tracking. So I can click on the listing on Bicknell Road, get all the important information I need to be able to have a conversation with Erica about this property. Okay? Or if I give, let's say I give Miss Marianne a call, and you know, she's looking for homes in Santa Clara, and maybe the homes that she looked at here were not of that much interest to her, but I want to see what her whole search entails. I can just click one click, I click on the search, and voila, I get all of the listings that I've been sending her that match her search criteria. So maybe there's something she missed. Maybe there was a listing that she overlooked that might be perfect for her. Here on the client detail or the search page, you know, we do get some information about when Marianne came on and at what listing she actually saw the property details of. So I know for a fact that she never looked at the property details for this listing on Tamarack Avenue. I can, with one click of a button, go into that property. If I think it's something about it that she'd like, I get all the information. I can engage with Marianne and offer to get together with her and show her some houses over the weekend. Okay? So use the client tracking to get a tremendous amount of insights into what your clients are doing, so that A, you're calling people that have real estate on their mind, and B, you have something to talk about. Okay? And as far as things to talk about go, I mean, there's a few things that you can do when you're making your follow-up calls, using the client tracking, of course. But one quick thing is ask for feedback. Ask for feedback on the listing information that you're sending your clients. Hey, Mr. or Mrs. potential buyer or seller, do you enjoy receiving property listings from my system? Do you enjoy the format they come in? If they're past clients and you're sending them the pendings and solds, hey, do you find a benefit in receiving the data that I'm sending you, the pending and sold information in your email box, so that you don't have to go out and curse at the agents who forgot to put flyers in the flyer box at the listing across the street? You get all the information delivered to you right in your email. Do you like that? And if they do like it, well, then you can go ahead and ask for a referral. Hey, by the way, do you know of anyone else who could benefit from this information? Do you know of anyone else who's looking to buy a home in the neighborhood that I serve? Or do you know of anyone else who's a homeowner who would benefit from getting a monthly update of active pending and sold listings in their neighborhood? Because remember, these are things that you can set up on your Acceleragent website. And by leveraging the client tracking, you're calling people that are already interested in real estate. They're already engaging with your site. It's almost, hey, do you like it? Well, yeah, I know you like it because you've been using it. You already know the answer to that question. And by the way, if they don't like it, well, maybe there's something we can change. Let us know, and we can improve. Okay? So remember, follow-up calls, use the client tracking, ask for feedback, ask for referrals. Guys, it's never too early to ask for referrals. Obviously, we'd love to get a referral of someone who's ready to buy or sell real estate today, but it'd be also great to get a referral for someone who would benefit from the information that we provide, because that's just another name we can add to our database and another source for further referrals. So don't underestimate the power of growing your database. Maybe not someone doesn't want to buy or sell today, but eventually they will, or eventually, I guarantee 100%, they know someone who will. So we got to get those people in our database, and we got to start interacting with them and leveraging our tools to build those relationships. Okay? So quick tips: if you have any questions, concerns, comments, please visit our Facebook page, facebook.com/PropertyMinder. Would love to interact with you online. Would love to get your thoughts on quick tips and your thoughts on your Acceleragent website, what you love about it, what you'd like us to improve, so forth and so on. And if there's anything that you would like for me to cover in quick tips, if you have any pressing questions, I'd be more than happy to address those, not only in the forums, but maybe it's something that everyone could benefit from, and we can have another quick tips session on something that's really relevant and important specifically to you. All right. So speaking of referrals, folks, please refer a friend. If you do refer a friend that signs up for a Property Minder Acceleragent website, we will bribe you handsomely with a free month of service when they become a paying customer. It's a win-win. Your friend, associate, colleague gets a free 30-day trial. We build them a website. We give them the tools, hand them the keys to the Ferrari, let them drive it around the block for a month, make sure they like it. I'm sure they will. When they become a paying customer, we give you a free month of service. Those of you who work in large real estate offices with 30, 40, 60, hundreds of agents, there is absolutely no reason for you to be a paying customer. You should be a referring customer and get your Property Minder Acceleragent website for free. It's $1,000 a year savings. It's not hard to refer. The best way to refer would be to get your friend's permission, call us with their contact information, and that way you absolutely positively will get the credit for it. Sometimes our friends forget who we are when they call on our behalf and they say, oh, who referred you? Oh, no one. Don't let that happen to you. If you're proactive, give us a call with your friend's information. We'll follow up. We'll get them signed up on a trial, and we'll credit you a free month of service when they become a paying customer. So thank you all for your time today. Look forward to seeing you on the next Quick Tips. I'm Mark Burstein, and have a great and productive day.